is also now being played on the City Edition court here at American Airlines Center. With Derek Harper, I'm Mark Followell. Skin is not with us tonight. It's cashed in to go in front 7-0. Leonard misses that shot, and the Mavs have the ball for the first time. And they score on a Porzingis triple. No call coming from the officials. And here is Leonard. Missed inside. Last time down the floor, 2 times ago down the floor, and he leaves it for Zubac to score. Finney Smith against Leonard, who raked at the ball. Now George up on Luka. Late shot clock situation. Luka drives, spins. He pops, and hit a steam to the basket. Now it's Leonard. Here comes and a timeout taken by Dallas as we're about 5 minutes in.
Well, so far everything being challenged when it comes to Kawhi. Luka.
Hello, Wenda.
Smart basketball player.
George hits his second 3 of the game. Zingas that time keeps Zubac off the offensive glass, and Luka outlets to Hardaway and goes to the count it with a foul, and the Mavericks seesaw in front 7 minutes into the game. The Twitter notification saying, what?
Yeah.
Kawhi's going to the Clippers, and Paul George is getting traded.
Christmas in the summertime.
And George hits another 3. Shot fake against Harrell. Drive by Luka. Steal by Pat Beverly. Beverly and George run the breaks. Here comes Paul George. That's his first 2-point basket of the game. And it gives him a 17-point first quarter, more than half of the points scored by the Clippers. Get a little more leeway to do that when you start scoring 30 all the time.
Yeah.
The 3, Jermichael Green.
Making things happen and things going smooth once you go to your bench.
Lou Williams, 3.
Never met a shot he didn't like.
Williams, the pocket pass over to Green. Green's got one of those 7 made threes. Missed that. Rodney McGruder, after 3 years in Miami with the Clippers this year. Finney Smith went out, and Leonard's gone back in, and Dodo's gone back in. And Leonard inside against Finney Smith, and that's just the second basket. Points 3 and 4 for Kawhi.
Put themselves in position to play in the springtime, Mark, and possibly be one of the last people standing. Steph Curry. A welcome basket for him.
A little over 36.5. They're 33 tonight.
Been shooting it well, though.
Yeah.
Coming into this game. Lou Williams knocks down a 3. Speaking of, next step is making.
Mavs take 39 game. They're third in the league in 3-pointers attempted as Leonard inside to flush it. And Williams. Oh, back to the player through the inbounds pass. McGruder.
Well, that's always the most dangerous guy. The guy taking out the ball. Yes, it is.
Mavs have their starting lineup back in the game. And right back in, and Luka bounces one home. Just what the doctor ordered. Getting deep position in the paint, but a recovery defensively by Finney Smith. He knocked the ball away. The position not nearly as good now for Kawhi. He goes to the glass and still scores, though.
He did everything he had to do.
Luka around McGruder. Look away pass. Finney Smith drains it. The exclamation point on your defensive possession is grabbing the defensive board.
Very true.
16-point Clippers lead whittled down to 10, and Williams will up it back to a dozen points on the in and out.
James Harden is averaging 18 free throws a game, so he's in that range.
Lou Williams for 3.
Got to play him differently.
Porzingis got wiped out on the rebound by Zubac. Clippers come the other way. Trailer Green on the break. He absorbs a shot from Zubac. Down goes Hardaway. Clippers the other way. Leonard. 4 shooting second quarter for the Mavs, and they will have work to do on the second half as Kawhi's 3 has extended the lead to 19. The Dallas answer. Luka to a trailing Porzingis who shoots from the center court logo. The new logo's broken in.
That's a big basket after Kawhi's
3. Luka with a drive into the paint. Finds Finney Smith. Swings it over to Porzingis.
They're ready for that pass. That time Porzingis really organized.
The pointer that went in. Leonard underhands to Zubac. And this has been called a foul. Powell leaves it for Porzingis. Free throw line. Jay rises up and hits it. Porzingis had a game against Cleveland where he was in a tough spot after the first half. 6 for 6 in the third quarter. He's made 2 to start the third quarter.
Containing Luka. Mavericks turning it over too much right now.
That turnover is the 15th of tonight's game. Zubac inside, receives the pass, lays it in. Leonard pulls up, nails it.
That's where he's so good in between games.
JJ getting some run here in the third quarter. He'll shoot a long 2 and it's good. Just got up on the line. He about to light the match. And light the fire for that matter as Williams hits a giant killer.
Williams making it look easy.
This is a 3 for JJ. Williams drifts back to the arc, finds Leonard, who slips to the basket and stuffs it.
The worst thing you want to do is give up easy baskets when you're trying to get back in the game. Easy basket that time for Hardaway Jr.
Still a lot of threats out there to score the ball for the Clippers. One of them, Paul George, who receives a pass from Lou Willie while not being slowed down themselves. Late clock for Luka, got away from Lou Williams, bisects the lane, finishes with a foul.
Cutting into the lead.
Biggest lead, 21. Current lead, 16. But Lou Williams just lifted it back up. Reverse by JJ, no good. And Montrezl Harrell has a head of steam. Oh, and he missed, but Paul George followed it in. Porzingis going over the top of Paul George.
He's that long.
Yep. Luka on a post up. 14 of them made. 1 of 2 on that trip.
Well, that's the important thing. Mavericks going to try a little matchup zone.
Williams lobbing it. Harrell finishing it. Correa fires to the inside.
I think he was shocked that he was so open on that attempt that time.
To Lou Williams, probing, looking, Harrell, big slam. Only Giannis averages more. Now it's JJ going to drive it on Harrell. Oh, dumped in underneath him and hit it! It's not been a good night in the paint for Dallas.
No, it has not.
They're 9 for 21 on shot attempts in the paint.
Come on, man! And
the Clippers come back and score at the other end of the floor to open the lead back to 20 points.
Second half of the season for this Maverick team.
Powell going to drive it here, and again an opportunity for 3 the hard way.
2-3 zone.
One change for the Clippers. Zubac went out, Montrezl Harrell went in. One in the paint, and Kawhi scores again.
Harrell is so quick to the offensive glass.
And it pays off in a second chance basket after Harrell's offensive rebound.
I feel like that was asked to play quicker right now.
Especially time and score.
Yeah.
I mean, JJ on the drive and the finish.
Nice attack. Okay, they're finally, I think they're playing man now. Well, yeah.
Leonard again. Spins one way, comes back the other. And hits. This is the front end of a back-to-back for the Clippers. They play in Memphis tomorrow. Subs have been made. And one of those subs, Robinson, throws a pass up ahead. Now the Clippers thinking about tomorrow night's game in Memphis. They've got a lot of their guys out.
He was pushed off his sweet spot right there, though.
There will be some things to learn from tonight's game for Dallas. On Friday night in San Antonio, they have ended a 4-game losing streak on the road. They overall have a 6-game winning streak. It's a final tonight. Clippers 114, Mavs 99.